I think wrong.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my hair. It's back. Okay, so this. Let Instagram know. Hey guys, we're live. Links in bio. Come join us. Hey guys, we're live. Hey Miyoshi.
Hey.
Miyoshi, meet Manny. Manny, meet Miyoshi.
Okay, I was just like, where did she see it? Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Miyoshi is my moderator, so she kind of takes care of everybody. Gets all the weirdos out that don't need to be on there.
Oh, sure. You get weirdos?
That don't need to be on there.
Oh, sure. You get weirdos?
Hey. Oh, that's so much echo. It was just going to keep echoing. Get my link. I'm just waiting. Oh, we got two in there. Just waiting a few moments. Manny, do you know the first name of the person on the list? I just want to be aware of it. I mean, not Manny, Miyoshi. Yeah. Oh my God, too many M's. Too many M's.
We have a C. Miyoshi. Manny. Okay. Because, like, you can even do name readings. Or
really?
For numerology. I'm not good at that. I can't do that.
Finesse Kid. Why am I not seeing Finesse Kid? Oh, Finesse Kid is on the list. That's why I asked you. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, hopefully once they start getting in soon, they have to see the notification.
Okay.
In the meantime, Miyoshi, do you want a short little astrology reading so they can see exactly what they'll be getting? Perfect. Oh, I have a couple of friends I was supposed to send the link to as well.
She said sure. Okay, Miyoshi, send me your birthday, your time, and date of birth. I said your date of birth. Sorry, I had a lot of wine. Your date of birth, place of birth, and your time of birth. Are we doing a love one?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has a twin, so I'm sure she'd like to know more information about that.
Okay, and the same for your twin. Oh, okay. Oh, she's fast.
I don't know why Baby Shark is playing in my head right now, like the beginning.
Oh, you're a Scorpio.
Actually, the Scorpios would be the sharks of the water zodiacs, I feel like. So maybe that's why I was thinking that. So she's not sure if he's 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. So if you want to just do 12.
Okay, yeah, I'll be okay. What time was she born?
She was born at 2:48 p.m.
2:48 p.m.
That incense smells really good. Mm-hmm. I probably should have waited to start it, but we had 3, so that's just more than enough. It's really playing in my head right now.
Georgia. Wait, where was she born?
Toledo, Ohio.
I'm sorry, I'm slow.
No, you're good. Would a notebook and pen help you?
To write it down?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Let me grab that.
So maybe while, I don't know.
So I'll pull cards first.
Yeah, and the dog.
Yeah, just to line them up.
You.
You're welcome.
Oh,
what's up, Kia?
It's a Virgo Libra. He's a Virgo Libra. He's a cuss.
No. Oh, Miyoshi, let me grab, I guess, pull some cards while she's doing that, since that's what we're going to be doing for everybody else. Oh, Kia's ready. Kia's ready. What's up, Sarah? So me and Miyoshi had a wait list already generated, but I'm not quite sure. I think Sarah, I don't know if you were put on it last week, Miyoshi. If she's not, then I guess just add her after that person. What's up, Tasha?
Miyoshi's 1993 too.
Let me go up.
There we go.
Hi, Anna. 1983.
And he's 92.
And he's 95. Oh, no. 93.
Okay. It's like homework, man.
Back in school.
Right.
Hey, guys. Hey, Nina. Hey, it's her. What's up? All right, Miyoshi, I'm going to pull some cards while Manny does her little thing over there. We're going to try to get it to as many people as possible. Obviously, this one is going to take a little bit more time than my normal reads do. So what's up, Nina? Thanks. I was feeling the Mickey and Minnie buns today. What are you over here manifesting, Miyoshi?
Miyoshi, this is really your twin, so congratulations. Oh, yay. I really love when I get to see that because some people, it's so sad because some people are misled. And it's okay because, you know, you all want to have real love and you want the deepest love and the most divine love. But like when I get to see it in the stars, written in the stars, and, you know, in the Bible, they say, look to the heavens. It's like, wow, like that shit's cool. So congrats.
Actually, let me get a better clarifier for the Magician. So you got some interesting cards, Miyoshi. You got the Magician, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Hangwoman in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. So you're trying to manifest some moolah right now. We've already discussed that. So let's see what's going on with that manifestation. You're a little discontent, something I'm also aware of. Spirit, can you tell me something I don't know? You are not feeling like you can really manifest your twin right now. We got the Knight of Water in reverse. You don't feel like he's coming, but this is also something that I feel like I do know. So what's going to be the outcome? Can I get an outcome card? Oh! Can I get an outcome? First of all, the Seven of Air came out, and it's basically telling you that you're being defensive right now. But the Six of Cups came out, the reconciliation card. So reconciliation is coming. I feel like I've also told you that before. So I don't even know why I'm pulling cards for you. Just to buy us some time so we can get your birth chart together. So the Ace of Pentacles, something, you know, I'm getting more so spiritual insight. Like you're definitely awakening, which is really awesome. But you need to really get this King of Wands energy. It's grounded, but like it needs to be a little bit more grounded. Like I think the only area you're lacking is an emotional right now. And you got the Hangwoman in reverse, which is making you very stagnant. It's not going in spiritually. There's some type of stagnancy, which I really feel like is going to your relationship. And I think that you're feeling really unbalanced in it. So let me get an outcome of what you should do to get out of that energy. All the cards. Can we get just like 2? That's all I need. Just 2. Okay. Yeah, you really just need to focus on being in a more positive thought process of your relationship because really you're the only person blocking yourself at this point. You're really in your head. Yeah, I would meditate more. That should definitely help. But I'm going to pass it on to Manny because I know this is what y'all really came here for today.
I was just listening to you, and I was just like, oh, I see something similar in here. But what I was writing down was just like how you guys, the minute you guys met, you guys felt like you we're meant to be. And there's like a magnetic pull to one another always, to the point that it can be suffocating or sickening, but like in a good way, like a love sick type of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when I was reading your chart, it was saying that he possesses traits that you might feel like you need to work on or that you lack, and you see things. She writing.
Mm-hmm. She said that I had told her something similar.
Oh, okay. And so you'll learn a lot from him, things that will transform you to become like a better you, whether that's emotionally, spiritually, mentally. One thing I did see that was maybe, is he the runner? He's the runner, right?
He's the runner, but
And
she's the runner right now.
Well, it says that in here, it says that he's the runner, and that is because he has like a lot of internal issues that has to deal with. And it's always so funny. The runners always have mommy problems, and he has mother issues. And I don't know if that's because he runs from you because he hasn't healed that part yet, or there might be aspects of you that might remind him of his mom, or just the thought of like being with the one might just frighten him, just because, you know, that's his first love. Your mother as a man is your first love. So he has to deal with that. And once he deals with that, he will come to you. And it's so funny that you guys are friends, because her twin
is very similar. We know that.
And I'm the runner. And so the funny thing is I have mommy issues. So it makes sense. So is there anything else that you really want to know about your relationship that I could go into depth with? Oh, so now you've turned into the runner? Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely turned into the runner.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We can make you guys do that. But the sexual attraction's there.
Yeah, you definitely need to get out of your head. But I feel like I've told you that a million times.
But you guys are like, yeah, but you might have to help him with healing that area. But he's always going to run away from you until he gets to the next level, until he does some real deep healing over there.
Oh yeah, Anna, the wine is great. I needed it. I had a day today. I feel like we all had a day today. Miyoshi, who is next on the list? She said, oh God.
Right.
Hey, beautiful Lauren. We can definitely add you to the list, but the list is already looking pretty long, so we may have to carry you over to the next slide.
That I see is like, honestly, that's like the worst part of your relationship once he gets over that, because all I keep seeing is that he compliments your traits. You look to him to grow your traits. He's really proud of you. Like, he takes pride in you. I would see once you guys do finally get to be together. I see it as a really loving relationship. And sometimes with twins, I see sometimes some karmas. I would be like, okay, it might be a little rocky, but I'm like, oh,
this is a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
This is a good one.
This is a good one.
So that just makes me feel great, because I've been trying to give Miyoshi a lot of advice on certain things she could do.
Oh, and then, sorry, no. I'm just saying that you're just gonna have to help him express his love, like, again. So that might be something that his mom didn't show him. Like, his mom probably was there to teach him how to survive versus raising her child, and sometimes they can lack that nurturing, and he can run from it. So you'll be there to help him express himself in a more emotional way. So those are just some things that I see.
She said, how do I help him?
How do you help him? Let me see. So his Venus is in Virgo. Virgos are very practical, all that lovey-dovey. And then his sun, his ego is a Virgo. So, oh my God. So you have to talk to him when it makes sense. You can't, emotional outbreaks and emotional, I don't know how to explain, but just like coming to him like, yo, these are the facts. And this is like, if you do this, make it work. Like, they're kind of systematic, so talk to them in the most practical way. I don't know. It's not like a Pisces where you can like inspire them and all that stuff. It's like, no, like this is how you're gonna grow. You gotta talk to your mom. You gotta, that was in the past. You gotta move forward, or this is gonna be the result. Like you gotta be kind of frank with him.
Hey, Varsity K. So basically, be blunt. Be a queen of swords.
Yeah.
Be a queen of swords.
He can take it. But they're still emotional. The thing is, they're still sensitive, so still have some tact about it, But you can be honest and frank and still be nice.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, are you still in here?
This is the next one.
Yeah. Well, I think, yeah. I got your information. Perfect. I just realized I wrote that down. Sorry, y'all. So I'm going to pull some cards for you. I keep forgetting that I'm pulling cards first. I'm just looking over here like, what's coming next? What does Manny got? Y'all, this is bugging me. My hair is like flying away in the back. All right, Miyoshi, if you also want to just like notify the person on deck so we can kind of see, because I don't want to wait like 30 seconds to see if they got it. If they're here and they check in, great. If you don't hear from him by the time that Manny gets into their spiel, then we just got to go to the next person on the list. Thanks, Miyoshi. You're the best moderator ever. I don't like the way that slid out. Spirit, can you get it better? Okay, all right.
Who's who? Is this a female?
Is your birthday January 13th, or is that your divine counterpart? Kiki's next? Okay, awesome. Kiki, hold off on giving us your information because I don't want the chat to like scroll up. I don't know why I touched that. That's not what I want. Can I clarify the levers, please? Okay, can you clarify the 3 winters? Okay. I just want one clarifier, actually. That might make more sense because you just gave me a whole book. Okay.
So who's here?
Yeah, I got your info, but I just want to know who is who. Are you January the 13th?
I just want to say you are the best.
Oh, thank you. I love you, Anna. You're so sweet. Anna lives in South America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
nice.
she's gorgeous. Makeup always popping. There might be a little bit of a delay, but I really feel like that's her birthday because she had the time, whereas the second person doesn't have their time. So we'll just assume that that's her birthday. All right, so we got the lovers. Yeah, I was like, I keep forgetting I'm reading cards. Okay, we got the lovers. That is hers. Perfect.
Which one? Oh,
the 13th, yeah.
13th, okay.
The 3 of Swords. And we got the Awakening card. I'm sorry, y'all. I probably had one too many glasses of wine before I got in here. But it doesn't mean that I still can't be a vessel and Spirit's still not going to work for me. So clarifying the lovers, we got the 10 of Swords reverse. Clarifying to 3 of Swords, we got the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. And then clarifying the Awakening card, we got the Ace of Wands. So basically what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing there's some type of emotional conflict in your situation. I'm really feeling like it's you that is feeling like this lover's dream is not really going anywhere. Like, I know a lot of times people say the 10 of swords is like with a whole bunch of knives in your back, but I also look at it as completion. So if it was upright, I'd be like, okay, it's a completion of the situation. But upside down, I'm really feeling like you feel like the situation didn't pan out how you wanted to, or it's not going to pan out how you want it to. And then when it comes to the 3 of swords, I feel like you're feeling a little bit a heartbreak from the situation currently. And it's clarified by the 8 of Wands, which is the card of passion, action moving forward, and the 4 of Pentacles. And I feel like it could be one or two things. Just let me listen to Spirit and see what they tell me. I feel like you're the chaser. I feel like you're chasing after this person, and that's why we get this 8 of Wand energy. And I feel like this person's just over here worried about the materialistic aspects of their life, like in the 3D, and they're holding on tight. If you see it, they're kind of shifty-eyed, like, nobody better touch my shit. And I feel like because of their focus being so close on something that they have materialistically in the world, or what they need money-wise, or friend situations, karmic relationships, that they can't really focus on you. But here's the great thing about it. I feel like because the Awakening card came out, which is kind of like the change your perspective card, like I feel like that's how you're viewing the situation, but that's not how it really is. And I also, with it getting clarified by the Ace of Wands, I feel like there's about to be a new beginning. And I think you're also about to get epiphany, probably from what Mandy's going to tell you, but an epiphany that's going to kind of like bring the sun out and clear the fog, the mental fog that you're getting about this relationship. So I'm going to pass this on to Emmanuel and let her kind of tell you.
Her?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is hard. Okay, so
give it to them raw. I always tell them I'm their best friend. That's how I talk to them.
This seems more karmic, if anything. What I see is that it's meant to, I don't know, it might not be karmic, but I don't see if it's not karmic, and if it is a twin flame relationship at this incarnation, I don't feel like you guys will join, because there's just too much maturity that needs to be had. There's a lot of healing, there's a lot of growth, more so on his end, and a little bit from you too. And it just said that a lot of the things were like in detriment when it came to you guys. And I feel like you would feel very drained from this relationship. And I don't think that that's healthy. And I think that deep down you kind of probably already feel that. But it just feels like you guys are trying to make it work, but things just stop.
Hi, Louise. Louise is in here.
Stop.
Hi, Louise.
Oh, hey, Louise. But that's what I see. But the good thing is you guys do have that really deep pull for connection when it comes to like friendship stuff. You guys do share a lot in common. It feels, if that's why it might feel like it feels natural, because it's kind of like looking like, oh, could be like my best friend. Yeah, that's what I get.
Well, that might have sounded a little sad, but it gets happier, I promise. Okay, so reiterating this, not a twin flame. This is the card for me that's a twin flame, and it came out reversed. Also, focus and communicate with vision. So basically, you need to get in a King of Wands position. You need to be more emotionally grounded. But we got the Awakening card again, right? So I'm like, all right, you're giving me things that Manny told me. You're also giving me something that we already saw in the first pull. Well, we also got the Knight of Water, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. I feel like there's going to be either a healing of childhood wounds that causes a new person to enter your life that you fall in love with, which this card literally says falling in love or wedding proposals. So that's great to hear. Or someone from your past is coming back, and this is kind of going to be the outcome that you get. So I hope that helped. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but it's always good information to have.
I feel like this is a karmic relationship, because it does say that there is instant attraction. And usually with karmic relationships, in the beginning, you believe it's like, oh my God, is the person I'm supposed to be with? Then girl, if you don't get the fuck out of there,
there's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
And he's going to feel like he's being possessed, and he's going to rebel, and then it's just going to be chaos. So
that's a lot.
But the connections there of friendship. So you can still
maybe not in the relationship that you want to have, but you can have it in a different way.
Yeah,
so
you can still have a relationship.
But girl, love is coming and marriage is
And
coming. That's all that matters. This person's
and karmic relationships usually happen right before you do meet your twin. And so if she's reading that, so that's the good part. And just be smart and learn quickly, because it took me like 3 years.
Took me 9.
So
just 9. Okay. I hope that helped her. I'm so sorry, love. All right, Miyoshi, you said Kia was next. Let me make sure. Oh, wait, I have the list. You sent me the list. Duh. Kiki. Okay, Kiki, if you could give us the location, date of birth, and the time. Yeah, I saw she just gave us her date, but we need the location and we need the time. And if she doesn't have the time, then that's fine, but we definitely need the location. So June 2nd, 1998. South Carolina. Where in South Carolina? We need the city. Just born at 12 a.m. Manning. Huh. Manning.
And that's yours?
Yes, she just wants information about herself, and she wants to know if there's love coming. So I'm going to check if there's love coming, and then maybe Manny can give some insight to what you need to do.
What is like, what exactly about yourself? Like,
yeah, if there's anything specific you want to know birth chart wise, Manny can get that, but maybe the reading will help you kind of get that.
Okay, yeah.
She wants to know about love, so maybe talk about the love aspects of the chart.
Oh, gotcha. June 2nd.
Sorry, y'all. I'm shuffling like shit today. What up, Joshua? Woo! Okay. Too many hearts. Can I get some information on love for Kiki, please? Let me get some information on love. Future love for Kiki. Out, but not over. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm just going to get a clarifier for the 4 of Swords, please. And the 5 of Water. One more for... Okay. So far, this is what I'm getting. So we have the 10 of Wands. There's been a lot of stress going on. It's either happened, will happen, or presently, like, you've dropped the burdens, though. This is the 10 of Fire. This is like usually depicted with all of the logs or the wands being dropped. So that's good. You're coming out of that energy. Then we have the 4 of Swords. This is the take time to rest. This is, I look at it as the self-care card. And honestly, with the other 2 cards that followed it, it kind of makes sense that right now you're kind of in this mode of finding self-love and really figuring out your boundaries and what you want and what you need in a relationship. But we did get the 9 of Pentacles, which I look at as like the single card, but it's also like the enjoy life card, like enjoy yourself, really. If you see her, she's just kind of chilling by herself in the garden and relaxing. And then we have the 5 of Cups reversed. So obviously love is on the brain and you're really wanting to have some type of love situation or a better love situation. You feel like your love life is just right now. So I wanted to clarify the 4 of Swords. If you go within, take time to really meditate and focus on self, get self together, balance self out, there will be someone coming in. This is the Knight of Wands and it's literally a passionate relationship. So there will be someone coming in, but nobody can come in until you really start to focus on yourself and get yourself together and balance yourself out. Because clarifying the 5 of water, things are going to change. There's going to be commitment, celebrations. There's also going to be career changes. Like, you're really going to get all of the above. The thing is, you really need to work on your spirituality. You really need to go within. You really need to balance yourself. And I know I keep repeating that, but Spirit wants me to keep repeating that. You've really got to focus on grounding yourself, because I feel like in relationships, you give too much. And then the relationships where you're given too much, you don't give enough. So really work on that balance, and then this is really the page, maybe not the night. No, it's the night. I was right. Okay, your night will come in. You want to
So when I do this, I just look at your moon sign, your Mars, and your Venus, and your rising, and your sun, obviously. For those that might be confused about what each means, your moon represents your emotions, your emotional responses. Your Venus, that's your love sign. I think of that as like Valentine's Day. Your Mars is your sex and activity, what makes you move in a relationship. And then your rising, that's like how others portray you, how people see you. And then I will also look at your descendant sign, which is like marriage, contracts, and really the real indicator of who is your match. So for you, yours is an Aquarius, and your rising sign's in Aquarius. So to other people, you might come off as detached, or you might become
not giving
rebellious, maybe a little contradict. You might come off as you contradict yourself to other people, but the real you, your descendant, the other side of you is like because it's Leo. The opposite of Aquarius is Leo. So
I had a lot of fire energy when I pulled cards.
Okay, so that your best matches would be like an Aries, a Sagittarius. So that makes sense.
Yeah, your Knight of Wands.
Like your
Knight of Fire. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can pull that back out so you can see it.
When it comes to you, so the good thing Ray picked up is that you will have a lot of misunderstanding in your relationships, because the Leo in you really does take over when it comes in relationships. Maybe not in everything, but definitely in relationships. Something that I saw was that that you could grow from what Ray was saying, look deep inside, is like seeing how you might really come off to people. Because sometimes with Leos is that they can come off as self-centered.
Facts.
And and that might be why you said she's not giving enough. They might come off that way. And it's not true. It's not really true, but that just might be the way that sometimes people might see you. And that can cause a lot of problems, especially when you're detached. And then it seems like you're all about yourself. So sometimes to mediate those situations, it's just doing some self-reflective things, talking to your partner, like, oh, babe, do I give you enough attention? What can I do for you? Just becoming more catering, really. What else? Let me see.
I need a charger.
Taurus, Gemini. And you like luxurious things. I can see that your Venus is in Taurus, and the thing with you that I want you to be careful too about, know why you're in love with this person, know why you're being with someone. Sometimes that I can see with Taurus, Venus, people with that placement, is that they can get blinded by.
Sorry, guys. Want to make sure Manny has juice.
They can get you can get blinded by like something that somebody can provide for you. Like your love language might be gifts or something of the sort. Not saying, or service. I'm not saying nothing crazy. Can I? If it's okay.
She's gonna add into the list for us, so we didn't have to worry about that. Type in that so that the computer allows you to get juice.
And your Mars is in Gemini, so you're also very
there we go.
expressive in love too. So For somebody, it might be a little bit abrasive, but again,
Giving too much.
Yeah. And the Taurus in you will give a lot in a relationship. You still want like that fairy tale of like being a stay-at-home mom, perhaps, or just like, having like the kids and the nice house, and you guys have dinner on the table all the time, and you guys get to take trips and stuff, and you got money. And you're living it and you're doing it,
That's that luxury card that we had.
So I definitely see that. That's what you strive for. So you should definitely get that. You will definitely have that. It's just be careful with your Leo. It can make your partner might feel neglected with that. Okay.
All right. So Miyoshi, who is next up? Sorry, I need to just look at the list. Like I don't have it on my phone. You definitely sent it to me. Sarah. Okay, dokie. Sarah, then Anna. Okay, cool. Let's see. I hope that helped, Kiki.
This was Kiki, right? San Diego.
Yeah, that was, who was, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm like not really reading the chat today. Normally I sit in here and I chit chat with you guys. Yeah, it was Kiki. Sarah. Okay, Anna, are you still in here? Princess hairstyle. Yeah, I'm Princess Leia, Minnie Mouse, whatever you want to call me today. Okay, Anna, do you know your twins' date of birth, where they were born, and that's it, right? I know you don't know the time, so I'm not even going to ask you that. But we definitely need your time of birth, where you were born, and your birthday. Okay, turn up. I got you. I know you're farther away from the computer.
The last girl that I did the reading on too, I see that you have a lot more, don't take this the wrong way, you have more masculine energy versus
I'm a masculine too.
Feminine energy. So that's another thing. So you have a lot of masculine. So that's dominance, leadership. And so some guys, you just need to make sure you get an alpha male, or
you need a fire sign.
Exactly. That's why it makes sense
you need a fire
for you to
sign.
be with an Aries or Leo or Sagittarius, because they're the only ones who could probably handle you. You're a lot of women, okay? In the best type of way. So that's good.
So fancy. So this is her. I'll just star whoever the actual person is.
Okay.
The Mystic Moon deck really likes you, Anna, so I'm just going to pick out of this one again. Male spirit guides, hijackers, equal male energy, even non-women. You know what's funny though? I in relationships, is that like a normal thing for someone to be like more of a masculine energy, but in relationships be more of a feminine? Because I feel like I resonate with feminine, divine, feminine, like general reads more than masculine.
Well, so wait, you're saying
like, okay, so when you did my birth chart, you told me that I was a divine masculine, right?
Right.
But when I watch general reads, I relate more with the divine feminine reads.
Right, because you're naturally feminine from your chart. You're naturally, but when it comes to the relationship between y'all, who's where you guys are energetically, he is definitely the feminine. Definitely. It's definitely in your case.
He could be stalking right now. He's not going to want to hear that. I remember I first told him, he was like, oh, when I sent him the readings, he was like, oh, okay.
You have way more, not like you have a crazy amount of masculine traits. It's just that you have more than him.
Gotcha. So let's see. You want to know if
you're masculine, but that's the great thing when you guys do join. You're gonna
bring it out. And he's going to bring the feminine out.
Yes.
My mouth is a little reckless. Just a little.
Diago. I wish.
It's so dope, right?
She's from my neighboring country. I don't know if you like us.
Oh yeah, Manny's Haitian.
I hope you don't think that way.
Anna's cool. I love Anna. She probably loves Haitians. She probably loves everybody. Vote Trump. Can you kick that person out? Because I don't really agree with that message.
Why is it not?
That sounds so bad. Sorry, y'all, but I don't. See, Anna loves everybody. She's like, I'm trying. Thanks, Miyoshi. We don't do Trump in here. Sorry, guys. You agree with Trump?
So random. Like,
it
why
was.
Are coming to
if you agree with Trump, that's cool. That's on you. But let's just not promote politics in here.
Right, we are nowhere near that type of conversation.
Cindy said, "I love everybody except Trump." Weird. Anyways, all right. So we still got the 5 of Cups. So there's still stuff going on. It looks like you're enjoying the single life right now. Well, maybe not fully enjoying it, but you're in the single aspect right now while this person is going within and really finding themselves, which is good on both parts. Like, it's not a bad thing. Maybe you need to take this time apart to get things together. Then we got the 3 of Pentacles, which, I mean, a lot of times I read this as be a team player, like a friendship card or a third-party situation. There might be a third-party situation, but if there is, it's not going well. It's ending. If this is more so about a friendship, it means that, you know, you guys are getting out of the energy of having 5 of Cups energy, because like right here we had it, but now it's reversed, so maybe you're getting out of that. And then we have the Page of Fire, which is the Page of Wands, which means a small offer is coming, probably an offer of like, let's get this situation together because we're having this tumultuous time. But like I said, before you make it to that step, he's really going to be focusing on self-care, and you're really going to be focusing on just like living and enjoying your life without him. Because let's be honest, you don't want to be dependent on your divine masculine. He's a fire sign. Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense because we have 2 fire energy cards here. Actually, 3 fire energy cards. Then we have the 6 of Wands, which 6 is just a healing number to me. It's a love number to me. Wands is action, movement, passion, and conversation. And then we have it clarified with the 10 of Earth. So a very happy family life. So that's the 10 of Pentacles. Very grounded. That's awesome. That means that I'm feeling like this will get better. And then we have the 3 of Wands, which is your ships coming in, which you've been trying to manifest. And that's abundance, and that's a happy life. So it's like they almost spelled out the transition that you guys are taking. It's just like right now, let him focus on self-care, self-love, and right now you need to focus on enjoying yourself without having to have somebody else to make life enjoyable. All right, Manny, give it to her.
Yes, sir. We got a lot of aspects that are very compatible. What I do see is a lot of passion.
The 6 of Wands.
City, I do see that. I was like thinking like a Spanish passion. Like you guys compete with each other. That's one thing I do see. And that might be like the only like negative that I see in a relationship. It's just like always having to not one up each other. It's not like that. It's just like the motivation to do better. And sometimes that can get become a wedge in a relationship eventually. But I do see that there's a lot of deep understanding and acceptance of one another in this relationship. There's a lot of it's kind of like being with your best friend, but like there's a lot of passion. So it's like not only is it great sex, but you also get to go bowling with this person, do everything with this person.
That's funny because I pulled up 3 of Pentacles, which is the friend card. Like it's like the soulmate friendship card. So that's really cool.
Yeah, but when it's good, it's good. But that's one thing. But when it's bad, So just, control your reaction when things get a little hot,
Spicy Latina.
But yeah. That's so funny. It's just like it's really there.
That's
so.
awesome.
But you guys, yeah, I love that.
I saw you asked about communication. Don't worry about that. It's not for you to worry about. Let him do what he has to do to get himself together. And you need to really enjoy life without him. And then it won't be so much of a thing of, you got to remember during twin flame situations, we repulse each other when we're growing and healing. So this is the time for both of you guys to do that aspect. You need to detach and he needs to get within himself. Manny's like, let me look up communication real quick.
Okay, so this is one thing. He might come off as inauthentic, and that might be the communication thing. Kind of like he always wants to impress you. And to you, that might be stifling the relationship because it's like, am I really dealing with the real person? Like, can I really trust that he's really okay? Like, if I ask you if you're okay and then there's something bothering you, he's always going to be like, yeah, I'm fine. But like, he might be dealing with some issues. But again, I kind of don't feel like it's going to be that big of a problem. That might be some in the beginning type of thing. But because I see that there is such deep understanding, I feel eventually he will open up to you and be his authentic self. It might be right now. That might be because it is the early stage of the relationship that you might feel like that might be why he doesn't open up, and there might feel like there's a strain in the communication. It's because he's not comfortable with being his real self yet. But he will eventually feel that because he'll realize he can trust you, and I mean, you guys are best friends. So,
what if we return each time our birth stars repeat in the sky? Oh God!
What'd she say?
Joshua said, "What if we return each time our birth stars repeat in the stars?" I would die. Anyways, literally. Anna, I know you wanted to see if that was confirmation that he's your twin. I'm really getting soulmate vibes, to be honest, like divine counterpart. But Manny, what did you get from the birth charts?
Soulmate.
Yeah, soulmate. So not a twin, but a soulmate. Not everybody has a twin, and honestly, not everybody should want one because they're not fun. They're rewarding at the end, but they're not fun during. So.
And you can be with a soulmate forever. Some soulmates are. I'm with a soulmate. I'm not with my twin. I'm with my soulmate, and it's not the same. It's not that same intensity where there's like all that weird stuff, but it's beautiful and it's still spiritual and it's still good. So it's still good. It's definitely my divine partner. Yeah.
My divine partner's been coming to me in my dreams, y'all.
Yes. And my twin is with his damn karmic relationship. So I think I'm doing good.
I mean, yeah, my twin is slacking. If he don't get around soon, I just might be with my soulmate counterpart. Anyways, who's next, Miyoshi?
Evil. Oh, yours is an Aries too? Oh my God, is that what he said? Or Joshua?
Joshua, yeah.
Mine is an Aries too. And yeah, he is ego, stubborn, and unfaithful.
Anna, I haven't met my twin in person either, so you're not alone with that at all.
Ooh, you guys want to talk about that when you guys actually meet? It's kind of crazy. And the first time you guys have sex is crazy too. Because you can't stop yourselves from having, like, when you really are in a situation where you guys, it's just like you guys in a room. It's like, you can't. It's weird, guys.
I haven't had that experience yet. Manny keeps saying that I have to because that's generally what happens with twins. Yeah. Like, it has to happen at some point, but
I promise you'll probably have an out-of-body experience. I've never had anything like that. Yeah, like when I was a kid, I used to see like weird shit, like shadows, but like coming out of your body is. I'm not saying that, and it wasn't even with sex. So, well, but I'm just saying, like,
you'll keep me updated, Anna. Cool.
Yeah.
I want to hear how it plays out. All right.
At least just meet them once. Meet them once. You guys might not have to be together.
I'm over here like, and what else?
It's bound to happen. It has to happen.
My divine counterpart is all the way on another coast, so we shall see. Okay, let me look at the list. You said that after Alma, because the people who were on the wait list, they're not that near here.
The Aries from hell. Oh, she was probably April Aries. I'm an Aries. I'm not.
She's like, I'm a March Aries.
I'm a lamb. I'm not a ram. Virgo, and he is
Aries. We got a lot of Aries couples in here. What's going on today?
I'm telling you.
What is going on? But it seems like the Aries are the ones who need the like those situations are the ones that need the advice right now.
I don't get it. I think it's because in the beginning of the year, it was like something happened where for the Aries, Mars went direct, guys. So it was our time. It was our time to really get with our flame. My flame, I hadn't heard from him for months. Hit me up out of nowhere. I was just like, what? Because we were feeling ourselves. So it just went to shit.
Real quick. Real quick.
Gemini. Oh, I love Gemini. Yeah.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. We got some. First of all, can we talk about this weather in Atlanta, Georgia? Can we get it together? It was 80 degrees on Thursday, and now it's like 40. What the hell is going on? I don't get it. Okay, I don't. I feel like I need to have like an Atlanta meetup because I'm meeting a lot of Atlanta twins, like, or a lot of Atlanta divine counterparts. I need to get that together. Do some live readings, you know. Did you see the way they just pulled into each other? So Kia's like, right, yeah, that weather, I got my closet all jacked up right now. I was wearing a summer spaghetti strap top on Thursday. You're welcome, Anna. Anytime. You're from Atlanta too, Angel? What's up? Look, I definitely need to have we need to do like a Atlanta thing.
Sipping something.
Oh yeah, tea time, an Atlanta tea time party.
Sip and read.
We can have the live set up so people who aren't in Atlanta, oh, that would be dope. Miyoshi, you would finally get to moderate in person. I was like, let me catch a flight. Girl, let me catch a flight to you, actually. Let me get out of these states and take my ass to the Dominican Republic. We're getting good cards. You need snow, girl. You don't need snow. Once you get snow, you need snow tires. You need snow clothes. Just visit snow. How about this? I will meet you in my hometown, Rochester, New York, and you can get all the snow you want. And then we can fly back down to the Dominican Republic so I can warm up. Okay, they got you working tonight, huh, Miyoshi? Told you they've been waiting for you, man.
I'm gonna have to come back.
You're like, yeah, because we're gonna have to clock out at the latest at like 10. Because I got to get both of us home.
I have to go earlier, guys.
Okay, so we got the 6 of Winter, 6 of Swords. Things are looking up. Yoshi's like, girl, got her working tonight. Then we've got it clarified by the Page of Wands. So a fast-moving offer, but it's very small. Then we got the Ace of Cups, new beginnings in love, clarified by the 8 of Fire and the 2 of Air. So I feel like somebody has a decision. I don't know if it's already happened, but I think that not only do you have this person that you're inquiring about today, but you have somebody else who's kind of presenting themselves. And you are not moving. This is the passion card. This is the movement card. You're not moving right now, and you're in the 2 of Swords. You're having indecisions, okay? So I don't know if this has already happened. If not, get prepared because it's about to happen. I will say this. We have the life experience card. This is letting go of people places and things that no longer serve you, and we're inquiring about your counterpart. It's clarified by ego. So I'm not sure if Manny's going to back this up, but it seems like this person has a lot of ego, or they're the illusion of being trapped into some type of situation. So
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so we've definitely got that, and the Five of Swords, a lot of mental conflict. This person is constantly in their head.
I read this here, girl.
So I
listen to that.
I feel like
wow, that's crazy.
Even if you might be moving into a new love situation, and this might be a situation that you kind of have to let go. I'm not saying that it won't ever come back, but right now I feel like the positive change is completely a different person. So we shall see. Manny, what do you have to say about that?
I was going to say it is a battle of the egos in this relationship. The sex is great, but in this relationship, what he lacks is like tenderness and care. Feeling like, that good nurturing. I don't know, that like, okay, like I know he loves me type of feeling. It won't feel like that. But if it's a high sexual attraction, and I think that's what draws you guys together, you'll be basically nurturing him, and you won't get anything else in return. Yeah, that's really that's all I saw. I just felt like you will feel more. Not felt. What I saw is that you'll be controlled, and it'll be like a battle with yourself mentally. Like he's like trying to control your personality, your mental state. I don't know. I just I felt like for this relationship mentally would be damaging.
Miyoshi, make sure Lestrange is a priority, because we definitely talked towards the end of the last live. So I want to make sure Lestrange gets in here before we have to click off. But yeah. I feel like that's really all you need when it comes to that. I think this is definitely a relationship that you should probably rethink. And if there is somebody else that's already in your life that's looking for you, then I feel like you should be open to it, because it's common like the universe is giving you a path to a whole new rewarding relationship. So
Joshua, do you mean like when you have something in your chart that's like gone into retrograde? Is that what you mean about it repeating?
no problem, Kia.
Okay.
I feel like he's saying like based upon individual orbits of everything in the chart. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to figure that. I'm a little lost on that one.
It might be retrograde. How often?
First stars repeat based upon individual orbits of everything in chart. Your birth charts are a part of what's stamped in your palms with your parental inheritance. I know you read palms.
I do read palms.
Yeah.
So I can tell you.
I think he's just speaking about it. Like your birth stars are a part of what's stamped in your palms. Is that true? Like your birth stars are a part of what's stamped in your palms with your parental inheritance. Where would you find the parental inheritance on your hand?
Well, I know like over here, like you can tell about a lot about your personality. I can tell like on this hand, definitely like spirituality. But I mean, do you mean like DNA traits and like karma? Like, are you asking about like karma? Can I see that? Because I can see that in your chart, like your second and third house. I can see that. I can see a lot of things, guys. Like I can see like your health, like what might knock you off.
I honestly think that.
And I can tell you what to like, make sure you're taken care of.
It's why you need a full reading. But honestly, I think it would be nice. Like I think me and Manny might possibly do this as a service. So you get a little bit of tarot, you get a little bit of birth chart.
You always return. You always, from my understanding, I believe that you always return. Just that's what's written in the stars. I mean,
all right, Miyoshi, who is next? Finesse Kid, where you been at? We been called your name. Where you been?
I'm going to answer this question.
Okay. Lestrange, let me get your information. We called you first. You were literally first on the list when the live started, but we'll make sure that we'll get you in because you guys have, y'all, I'm sorry, but these people were on the wait list. And honestly, me and Manny are going to be doing this a lot more frequently, hopefully at least once a week. So if you don't get read today, I promise you're going to carry over to the next chat. So just know that. Lestrange, I need place you were born at, what time you were born at, and your birthday, and then your counterpart's location of birth and birthday, and possibly time if you have it.
Maybe next one we can we can write it out, and then I can already have it pre-done, so that I can just read it.
So maybe like take emails.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So this is what we shall do, guys. If we don't get you today, what we want you to do towards the end of the chat is give us all your information so Manny can have that all set up and ready to go for the next live so we can get it done a little bit faster.
Yes, it's the hundreds. Hitting me up. That's a good one. Let me be right back.
Argentina. Okay. Is he coming here?
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Where's the?
It's right there.
Here.
Yeah. Okay, Lestrange. And what about your counterpart? Do you have a counterpart? Yeah, Finesse Kid, you're going to be next. Do you have a counterpart who you'd like us to do a compatibility reading for, or do you just want a reading for yourself? Because I think I remember you saying you have someone that you wanted information of. We just need their location and date of birth. Yeah, so we need David's location and location of birth and birthday. Mm-hmm. My buns are uneven, y'all. Scotland. What year, Lestrange? I also didn't get your actual birthday. I need your birthday too, and I need the full birthday. Lestrange, I really need that year for David, and I really need your birthday. As soon as possible, please, so we can get this going.
Who's that one? Yeah.
I'm waiting for Lestrange to give me her birthday and his year. Please, Lestrange, we're pressed for time. We need this. Okay, Lestrange, I'm actually going to do Finesse Kid first so we can get his information, and then we're going to come back to you because we're going to need all of that information to be able to do this. Finesse Kid, can I get your date of birth, location, and time? as well as your counterpart, their location and date and time if possible. Welcome back, Kiara.
Some of that cornbread again.
You want me to warm you up, please?
No, I can get it.
You sure?
Yeah. Did you want a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. Since y'all taking forever with these dates.
Kiara, now for a read with me and Manny, we just got to figure that out. We got to work it out. But shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm going to type in my Instagram and I will be able to let you know as soon as we figure that out. Hopefully we'll have an answer by tonight. Oh my gosh, you have the same birthday as my my ex. Would you consider Jeremy a karmic?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, my karmic. I love that damn karmic though.
Yeah, but it wasn't like. Yeah.
Do you not have your time of birth, finesse kid?
It's okay if you guys don't have
If
it.
you don't, I'm just wondering while I'm writing down this information.
And that's another thing. The people that didn't give me the time, there's so much more. Yeah. So I could have, like, the ones that I might have sounded like negative, it might have actually been positive, but because I didn't have the time,
It wasn't as accurate as it could be.
accurate. So that's why it's so important to have that.
But that's why we have tarot to back up whatever she's telling you. Okay, don't worry about that. So I'm gonna pull some cards on your situation.
Because one time somebody gave me their time and I redid their chart and it was like, oh, they still wasn't a twin flame, but it was a lot better of a relationship when I was depicting it.
Yeah, if y'all don't know your times, check your birth. What I can't even talk. What your birth certificates? Check your birth certificates. I could not think of the word.
I swear.
You know his time? Okay, that's good. That helps. Because you know yourself. So as long as you know his time. Okay. Cool. Your birthday is the 23rd, right?
I think I left it in there a little bit.
That's fine.
So
That's fine. I can eat it while you're telling them stuff.
okay.
This is turning into a mukbang video with some cornbread.
Yeah, right. That's so funny.
Yeah, okay, you're the 23rd. Cool.
Like this one doesn't have a date.
No, that's why we're skipping to, I'm waiting for Lestrange to get that information. Hopefully they can get it.
A Sagittarius and a Sag cat.
Oh, let's see what the cards have to say.
This is a woman right here?
No, yes, this is the woman, and
Okay.
then that's him.
Oh, two.
I know. I was like, I feel so old. Oh my gosh.
That's the first.
That's 16, right? Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, my sister's about to turn 19.
Yeah.
That's 17. You're a baby.
Oh, two.
You got a lot of life to live. I promise you. So leave me alone.
Oh, it's so funny. It's awesome, though. Imagine.
Right? I wish I could be 17 again. Woo! Oh, we got a twin flame coin. Actually, let me clarify this one more time. Spirit, you know when you send this card out, what I automatically think, okay. All right, so y'all are having problems right now. Period. We got the 7 of Wands. You or your divine counterpart is on the defense. And it's clarified by the 8 of Swords, which is the card of being the illusion of being trapped. or just illusions in general, seeing situations possibly not in the way that they actually are. A lot of mental conflict. But we got the renewal card. So this is the card of kind of like understanding others, releasing judgment of others, and kind of moving past situations. And it's clarified by life experience, which is a significant change to a life event. Now, normally I'd be like, something about to change, get ready. But we got the Four of Wands, which to me is a twin flame card. If not a twin flame, at least a soulmate, probably a divine counterpart, and you got some stability, like a lot of stability in the situation. Maybe not right now, but there's going to be. It's clarified by the Two of Earth, which is another soulmate card. And this is a soulmate in the 3D. This is like a friend card. This is playful. This is sometimes can be like having too much stress and needing to take a more playful approach. So I would say that if you're being a little bit more serious about it, you need to have more fun. And you're 17. Like, there's no reason you should be stressing out about a relation right now. Take it from me. Been there, done that. If I could talk to 17-year-old Ray, I'd tell her to calm her shit because it's not that serious right now.
So this is your divine partner.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
Clarified by the Three of Wands. So somebody's definitely trying to manifest this, and the ships are coming in. He was your best friend, and you've never been anything more. Well, hold on to your hat, because besties turning into a divine counterpart. Whatever you've been wanting to manifest with the situation, it's coming in.
This is a positive aspect for marriage. This is what I see. So when I see that in the charts, that is a good marriage sign, that's usually your divine partner.
Look at them. She's in a white dress and he's in a tux. Can't make that shit up.
There's a deep sensitivity to one another's emotions and feelings. Like, you feel like it's a very emotionally healing relationship. I don't know how your family life is, or for him, whatever, but you guys are there to heal that, and it's a beautiful thing. It's really very lovey-dovey. You just feel whole and complete with each other. So yay for you. Let me see what challenges I see.
You want some water?
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes. So can be some impulsiveness in the relationship. So maybe that might be what Ray was saying, like, calm down, like, you're so young, like you guys might be so intense that you guys might be like, oh, we're just gonna go elope. Like, take your time. You guys are so very young.
Very. No shade.
Because it says impulsiveness. And even when you're 43 and you guys are still together, that is something that will always be in the background. So it's just like when you guys are, whether that's you guys getting in a fight and you're just like, I'm going to leave you, I'm done. Like, just like take a moment, reflect, because the emotions can be very high, because it is a very emotional relationship already, that it can pull out different emotions of you, even when things get sour. So just watch that. But other than that, I see that it's a great relationship for marriage. So,
hey. Joshua, I got you. We'll set something. We'll definitely set something. Maybe me and Manny can practice on you. That's how he wants one away from everybody. He's just hanging out. All right. So, Finesse Kid, I hope that helped. I mean, damn, it sounded like it helped.
She's going to help you. Wait, your birthday's the 11th? His birthday was the 11th? Whoever's birthday.
Yeah, Miyoshi, I believe that too. I just felt so bad I couldn't fit everybody in last time. There goes my big heart.
Whoever's the 11th, their partner's going to help them grow sexually.
So you're going to help them grow. Check you out.
You're going to help her grow sexually. And that's very important, because sexual energy is by far the most powerful energy.
Oh, wait. No, he's the 11th. So he's going to help her grow.
Sorry. So he's 11?
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Finesse Kid.
Yeah. But it's going to feel like, you're going to help her grow. But it's going to be very balanced, where it's like, you feel like you're contributing to her, and she feels like she's getting fulfilled, and she's going to contribute to you. And she's, you're going to feel vice versa. Okay.
All right, Miyoshi, who's next? We're breezing through them now. We're getting the rhythm. Lestrange, did you finish getting all your information, love?
Was that his last one? Was that?
That was the Argentina.
That's the one I just did. No, that was the Phoenix one I just did.
I'm feeling. I need to learn how to move my nose.
Oh, I don't know. The person I just read, you need to like chill out, okay? So
that's what the card said.
One thing I saw is that you're already putting in the space that this person's gonna do you wrong, and that's not even the case. So like, chill out. Like, I know you've probably been hurt in the past, but this person is very loyal to you, and you're already gonna put like, this person's gonna deceive you. You're already gonna have that listening of them, and that can be very detrimental to the relationship, because they're gonna be like, well, if you don't trust me, not to say they're gonna step out, but it's just like, you don't respect me if you don't trust me, because that's very important to this person. So don't be that person. Don't, like, you might see a text, don't jump and be like, yo, you're cheating. Like, no, it might just be something innocent. So just be careful with that.
She said he's a player, so it's hard. Or you're perceiving him like that
way.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be so. So that's you, honey. I saw that. I was like, hold on. I got to tell her that.
You got to get it together. Got to get together. So, okay. So, Nina, are you next? Nina, are you here? Not next. You are next. Are you here? Exactly, Joshua. Said be the one he can't keep to get a player's attention.
But he's not a player. I really do think you're perceiving.
Yeah, I don't think he's a player either. Lestrange isn't here, so we're just going to move on. Is Nina here?
And sometimes some people just have a flirtatious like energy about them.
She's bugging me.
Wait, who was he? He was this one?
11.
This is the person that's asking for the reading?
The person that's asking for the reading is the Capricorn.
Oh, it's a Sagittarius. Of course. The person, come on, it's a fire sign. They have they naturally are flirtatious. So that's just a part of their personality.
It doesn't mean that they actually care about the person or are interested in the person. That's just a natural habit.
Yeah, that's just them. And they love people. And they're very compassionate. Sometimes you can feel like they're giving the wrong people attention, but that's just them. And he's definitely loves his mom. Like, they see something about his mom, and he always feels like he has to please her or something. And I don't know. That might have nothing to do with you guys. See something later on.
Grace, you're up, darling. See, those of you who are patient, y'all get your readings. Those of you who want to tap out and come back and
mommy issues. Yeah, he feels really lonely. Like, maybe he neglected from his mom. As I said, he is very lonely. Are spot on.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, something about his mom. I think he's always striving to.
I like you, Kiara.
And with each attempt, it's kind of like she doesn't acknowledge the things that he does. And that might be something that might translate over into your relationship. Because, those are things that, what happens in the home come into a relationship. Mm-hmm. So he might feel like inadequate to be with you, which might not be the case. And then on top of that, you feeling like he's a player and deceiving you. And
a man that still carries his mom will also carry his wife. That's so cute. Yeah. Varsity, give me them dates.
So that's deep, but he's looking for that deep love. And
Date of birth, location of birth, time of birth for both of you. Go easy on the mama's boys. I have now some mama boys take it too far. There's this one mama's boys in my life that I love, and he would actually be a really great counterpart. Manny did some charts and noticed, but he tends to be a little bit coddled because he's been coddled his entire life. So he kind of expects things to go his way. So that's a deal breaker for me because I like reciprocation. All right, Varsity, what's your counterparts info?
July 4th.
July 4th, 1989, Baltimore, Maryland. Is this just a read for you, Varsity, or is it for you and someone else?
What's her was she born?
No, cuddling's one thing. Coddling is a whole nother subject. New York, October 22nd, 1991. So she was born at 9:02 p.m. And then we got October 22nd. All these twin flame B-Day, twin flame like B-Day gaps.
Yeah, sometimes that's the number one indicator is just that, like having that weird like 5 to plus years difference.
Right on the money with that goddamn 5 difference. Lord have mercy,
It's
Jesus.
Like,
yeah, Miyoshi, I feel that because this is too much. She said instead of letting people like make it a priority, if they leave and they come back, they go to the bottom of the list. Hurry. If you really want this reading, you really want this reading, you will wait in the chat to get it.
We gotta go soon, guys. It's a busy day. We're gonna have to coordinate where like I'm not doing anything that day.
So we can do like a 5-hour one and get everybody in. Yoshi, we're teaching patience. I actually gotta learn patience my damn self. I'm gonna have to call Manny later so she can give me a full rundown of my chart. I thought I was gonna get one once this was done. I was gonna pull some cards for her, but I guess we're gonna have to do that later.
What this person doesn't have time?
Not for their counterpart.
Anytime. That's easy. I already know your chart kind of in the background. I'm like, okay, I remember she's doing everything.
When it comes to the cards, I already know what's about to pop out before they even pop out.
A lot of you guys are having a lot of strong, good sex. I'm happy for you guys. I'm like, wow.
I mean, hey, that's important, okay? Importante.
Right. That's great. Good job, guys.
Oh, my cornbread is that chat. Doesn't doing readings make you hungry?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I thought it was full. Like we had a full on feast from her grandmother who can like throw down.
They always laugh at me, but I'm like, I gotta get off here because I'm starving again. So we got the Judgment card, the Death in Reverse, and the Empress card. Clarifying judgment, we have a desire to move on, spiritual and emotional growth. I feel like when it comes to this situation, there's a lot of judgment being placed. A lot. And it might not even be overtly, it might be covertly. And I feel like a lot more spiritual and emotional growth, like balance, like I was speaking earlier, needs to come into the situation so that you guys don't have that dynamic, because that's really what's fucking shit up, honestly. We have the Death in Reverse. So somebody's not trying to get out of the situation. Like someone's really clinging on to it. And I really feel like it's actually your divine counterpart, which is interesting because there's a lot of judgment. But we have the Knight of Wands, which is coming in quickly. The one thing about the Knights, though, they come in just as quickly as, or they leave out just as quickly as they came in. So this might be someone who's kind of like afraid of emotions. Or it's just someone who's impulsive and they just kind of do things on a whim. I don't know. I'm really getting that they don't want the situation to end though. So, and that might be your energy too that I'm picking up on, or just your energy. So we have the Emperor. It's him? Yeah, okay. So it was his energy. So then we got the Empress, and it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So new beginnings. So this is an inflow of abundance. And sometimes when it's like a non-romantic relationship, I read it as like a contract business-wise. But because this is romantic, I'm feeling like it's more of like a soul contract. So I don't know if Manny is picking up on any of that in her chart, but I'm feeling like you are definitely their divine counterpart because the Empress card is the divine feminine card to me in the deck. So I'm going to pass this on to Manny.
So, I don't know if it's divine, but it's because he has a lot of power. It's a lot of, you guys can create a lot of success, financial success together. And I think that's what you're seeing.
Maybe that's what I'm picking up on.
With like a boss, a mentality, something. He'll turn you. You guys are together, will become bosses. But I see it more so like a relationship, a contract of that sort, like we're together, kind of like Jade and Kayla.
Oh my God.
We're together because of stability and the lifestyles that we want.
So maybe that's why I got the Ace of Pentacles, because that is, like I said, usually when it's not romantic, I look at it more like a business transaction. So and maybe he's viewing you as the Empress, or you're viewing him as your divine counterpart, and that's why that Empress card came out.
But there's a lot of sexual attraction too, so it's always so hard, when to really know. Is it really sex?
It's kind of a sexual card if you look at it. So I can get that too.
You get blinded from it because it is also very passionate as well. The thing about it is, but yeah, I just see like a lot of material and spiritual growth and wealth. So that's good. So I see it as a soulmate. It's not karmic, but it's definitely a soulmate. And I don't see it as like her partner, but just because I don't see that doesn't mean you guys won't get married or anything. I mean, if there's somebody's gonna make you money, girl, get your coin, marry them.
Especially if it's not karmic. If it's not karmic,
spiritually fulfilling. So I mean, get it.
He's holding on to it. So, all right. I hope that helped.
But it can be emotionally combative, though, and sometimes
that's the Judgment card that I got out.
So yeah, that can be.
Manny, Miyoshi, too many M's, M&M's. Miyoshi, who's next? She said very combative. Yeah, I saw that with that Judgment card. You guys judge the hell out of each other.
Yeah. Emotionally, you guys don't get each other, but you guys get each other on a spiritual and intellectual level. So common interests and spirituality is everything. Yeah. So you can work for it. It's just a little rocky on the emotional side. That's all. And that's the Scorpio in you. Or in him, excuse me. He has a lot of Scorpio in him. So I have my reservations about Scorpio.
Mind you, one of my close, like my best friend, I call her my twin. We're very similar. Her name is, or she's a Scorpio, but she's probably one of the only Scorpios that I know that's not like insane. And that's because she had a really good childhood. Like both of her parents love her to death. She got the attention that she needed. So
I have like 3 of those in my life. The rest of them.
The other Scorpios I've met are selfish as fuck. Very, very, very.
And they like power. So especially a male Scorpio, when it came to your stuff, it was like power, possessiveness, stuff like that.
And when you add power with water,
and that goes and makes sense why you guys will make a lot of money. Like they're gonna make sure y'all make a lot of money. To grow in this relationship. It's not, I don't necessarily see anything bad. You just might not feel emotionally fulfilled. But it's like, what are you going to say? Are you going to say, because you're living a lifestyle? Will
that really fulfill you? Are you going to be good with that? Like, it's kind of, at this point, comes down to you.
Yeah.
Do you know his actual birthday, Sydney? We need a birth date and where he was born. Do you know that information? Because if not, then she'll just kind of have to do a general of what Virgos would be when it comes to your chart, and that's not going to be as accurate as you'd want it to.
Which one?
He's a Virgo, September 1998. We need a birth date though.
Well, this person is an Aquarius and a Virgo. I mean, y'all get along already. I can see that, but I don't know. But some other things can mess it up.
We really need his birthday and location of birth. If not, we'll just have to do a real general. Yeah. And that's just guessing at that point.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, or you could be put on the list for next time.
It's the 3rd or the 6th, Pontiac, Michigan.
Well, I can't really do anything with that.
I mean, I can pull some cards for you, but I don't really think we'll be able to do compatibility because you really need his actual birthday.
Yeah, I can deal with not having a time, but definitely birthday is the most important.
Is there anything you want to know about your situation, Sydney? Yeah, guys, if you don't have at least the location and full date of birth, we wouldn't really be able to do anything with that unless it was just like a full-on read just about you and like what's coming for you and like how you can manifest those things.
Right. And sometimes some people still don't really know the birthplace either. Like sometimes I have to remind people, no, like not where you were raised, the hospital you were born in, that's the city that I mean. Some people they'll be like, oh, I was born in Philly, but they were born like 45 minutes outside of Philly. And I'm like, that just changed a lot of things.
That changed the whole game. That changed the whole game.
I'm going to need that. The hospital. And then it kind of sounds crazy if you only known the person for like 2 months. Like, what hospital were you?
Okay. Ooh, that whole deck.
And then sometimes not. It doesn't affect it.
If he had a crush on you, he was going to make a move. Okay, so we see that this person is a very defensive person. I got the 8 of Pentacles clarified by the 7 of Wands. Also, Miyoshi, whoever's next, if we can get them to get all their information so Manny can just start working on that while I give this read, that would be awesome. But the 7 of Wands is clarifying the 8 of Earth, and definitely someone who's being more on the defensive side. But they're going in and they're trying to study as much as they can about this situation, about you. I'm guessing, not even guessing. That's what I'm feeling. We got the King of Swords.
He's a Virgo, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we got the King of Swords. So really, like, it seems like you need to be the one to speak your mind. I feel like a lot of people feel like the guy has to come first or make the first move. But like, if you're interested in this person, you might as well. This is bothering me. I'm looking like alfalfa in the back. Anyways, if you really care about this person and you're really interested in this person, then why not just reach out and tell them that? Like, I know it may seem scary, but like, trust your intuition that it's going to be okay. And definitely, I feel like you kind of already know if this person is interested in you. And I think a lot of us ask questions because we let ego cloud our mind and tell us like, no, but you know if this person is interested or not. And it seems like there's been a lot of emotional conflict with it. It's in reverse. It's okay, Sydney. You don't need to know too much information. But it was clarified with the King of Cups, which is a romantic partner you can trust. So this is probably definitely somebody that you are compatible with and that you could have a relationship with. But for things to get moving, you're going to have to be the King of Swords and you're going to have to speak your mind, because this person is probably going to be sitting in their head and overanalyzing the situation for time to come. So if you want things to start moving, you're going to have to be the catalyst to make a move. I hope that helped. Who's next? Said you're both born in Toronto. Who's next, Miyoshi? I want to make sure I'm not skipping. Who's been waiting patiently? We're getting through a lot more of these than I thought we were. Kiara, are you next? Is Kiara next? Okay, cool. 2001. Damn, y'all are making me feel old.
I mean, like yours like boring.
My
You're
sister's
not
born
so, like,
in
toddler.
2000. Like, what the heck? Like, I feel so old. August 14th. So this is a Leo with a Leo with a Libra. 4 p.m. Yes, for y'all who have this information, y'all are lurkers like me. That's the first question I like, literally probably the second or third question I ask when I meet somebody. What's your birth chart information? Like, where were you born? What time you were born? Oh, you don't know the time? Call your mom. I bet you she does. So
This is the girl, my birthday. Yeah.
Mhm.
This is September. Oh, it is a Virgo and a okay. Virgo. Yeah.
They're both born in Toronto, Canada. You want to know why we're twin flames? Nobody knows why. That's not even a question, honestly, that can be clarified. Nobody knows why we are in these positions. That's a soul question that we literally won't know until we die. So, I mean, our souls know, or it's just our egos don't.
Not everybody has a twin flame.
Yeah. And this might not be your twin. We'll be able to tell by your chart.
And not everybody's twin flame is here.
What you guys have to offer each other that no one else can. Now, I will say this. Things that your partner can offer, other people in your life can offer those things too. It's just the combination that is different. How many things can your partner offer as opposed to someone else? So those are really questions that like can't exactly be answered, if that makes sense. Like we don't know why twin flames exist. We don't know why twin flames choose to be underneath. We don't know any of that. Like our souls know, we'll never know. And as opposed to what they can offer versus everybody else, like generally things that your twin can offer, somebody else out there can offer. It's just like, what's the combination? How many things, you know?
And sometimes some twins, sometimes in some incarnations, you don't even want to be with your twin because they might not even spiritually be somebody you want to be with because they have all their baggage. I mean, think of it, they're the reflection of you. So if you don't have your shit together, if you got daddy issues, mommy issues, you're a habitual liar, your finances aren't together. Do you want to be with somebody who's your mirror? No, you don't. I mean, let's just be real.
Let's just be really real, okay?
And they're still themselves too. So you might eventually progress and transform. And they might stay the same. I mean, they might progress because they
not as quickly though. And that's the situation that I'm kind of dealing with. So
are you gonna wait forever? It might take them 10 years. Are you gonna do that work or are you gonna live your life? So it's a lot that goes into
it. Joshua said, I have a daughter born in 01. I feel young still because I have a Cookie Monster onesie as a pajamas. I honestly still feel like the girl that was walking through my high school hallway, so I can attest to how you're feeling. Ooh. So I'm just literally just pulling cards to see how you feel, but someone feels trapped in something. Someone feels trapped. She wants to know the positive aspects. So Manny's definitely going to give you the rundown of that for sure. That's why I wanted her here, because she can give you all that info, whereas tarot...
So no negative. I got it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good. That's the law of attraction. Just hear the good stuff.
So we have the illusion of being trapped. Was your partner in a third-party situation? Because I'm getting the 3 of Cups, which under the 8 of Swords gives me a third-party situation aspect.
He's a Leo?
Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a family karmic dynamic. It can be pretty work karmic dynamic, but there's definitely some type of, he is right now. Okay, that makes sense. So we have the Queen of Water. Right now, he is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight. He right now is meticulously figuring out what the hell he wants. I definitely think that there is a focus on you, but he's comfortable in his relationship right now. So in this time, he doesn't feel like he needs to rush. I'm just going to put it out there. This is also a very immature card to me. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is a very immature, materialistic individual. It's like a son versus a father, with like the prince versus a king. Someone who definitely has a lot of growing up to do. And once again, Pentacles is the slowest. So He's taking his time.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
You see that? It's so funny. It's like, wow, like this is really real. Because it's like,
nice little confirmation. So then we have the balance card. Definitely needs to be more of an emotional, mental balance. And it's clarified with the 9 of Pentacles, which it's funny that he's in another relationship because he has a very single mind right now. Like he is not giving a fuck about anything else going on but himself. Like he's very much, that's why I'm getting that immature energy. He's very much about self right now. And I don't really see much growth in this moment, but I mean, you guys are both young. Mm-hmm. So like, you got time. He's got time. I just like, I'm not saying it won't come back around, but right now he's just not focused on love, you know? What do you see, Manny?
What I see is that,
if you gotta give the real tea, if there's not much positive, then just give it.
It's not that. It's positive. There's actually a lot of positive. There's a lot that you guys, because his son is in Leo, and then your son is in Sagittarius. So that's how you come off to him, is a fire sign. So I mean, you guys are cool. Like I see like a lot of these people that, I don't think this is a twin flame, but I do see. I don't even know if it's like a soulmate, but I mean, everybody that you meet and you have a relationship with is a soulmate to some extent. But
the homeless person on the street that got in your mind all day could be a soulmate.
Exactly. Like, so, the positive is there's a lot of understanding because of all the fire. You guys just understand what makes each other tick. You guys have common interests. He helps you. You both help each other with your artistic side. But what I do see is that emotionally, it's just another one of those emotional things where there's like
balance.
Yeah, it's not balance. It's like y'all just don't get each other emotionally. And I don't know if it's how you guys express your emotions or just how you might internalize your emotions.
And that also comes with time and growing up. Like, you're still pretty young, so now that you're aware of these things are things that you can like work on, actively work on. Yeah. And then that's going to manifest somebody who's like, you truly believe you're twins. Now, I will say the stars are very accurate when letting you know. So, I don't know. Do you see that?
I just think it's just because you guys get each other and it just feels right. That's why I'm saying it could be just like a normal soulmate, but I don't.
She doesn't see twins. Yeah. And I didn't get any twin or soulmate cards when I pulled cards for you. So, I mean, not saying that. Not saying this is not something that it can't work out, just not necessarily twins. And once again, people want this twin flame journey so much. It's romanticized. It is not like that at all. Like it's
very heartbreaking.
It is. And it's like a lot of twins really honestly don't end up together, and people don't say that. Like you watch these general reads and you're like, oh, union. It's like, no, actually,
no. My twin flame got married, had children on me. Like this is not. It's not that. Especially when your twin is not growing and they stick in their karmic relationship. Because remember, I told you right after you defeat the one karmic relationship, you meet your twin. They don't meet them. I mean, defeat that. It's like. They got stuck in it. I didn't. And that was heartbreaking. The person that you love, that you had this great connection to, the person you know that's like
deserves more.
Yeah, and like when you really recognize them, it is something like I feel like the most natural or animalistic feeling ever. And it's just like when they do that, it's really heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. But it does teach you unconditional love. And I think that's if you don't join with your twin, I think that's what you're supposed to learn is acceptance and unconditional love. Love them through all the bullshit that they might put you through. I mean, that's really marriage and 2 kids and then move? Oh,
really? Man. A karmic relationship with a bitch who's doing Santeria and dark magic and like attacking me and my loved ones? Like, not things you want. It's not fun. Like, it's glorified, but it's not fun. It's like a karmic that you're meant to be with. Like, it sucks.
But when you do join, it's great. But
until then, that journey to get up there is literally like climbing Mount Everest. Yes. Like, you got to get to that point. Yeah. So right.
And those who are not with your twins now, you never know. You might join again later in life, like in your 50s. I mean, it might suck, but hey, you might have to go through 50 years of karma to finally rejoin.
Oh God, shut up. I can't. That's why I have Manny in my life, because I'm literally checking all the birth charts at the door. Like, nah, you're going. No, not a good fit. Manny says no. You gotta go. Okay. That's her. No problem, Kiara. She said he did you dirty. That is the twin flame dynamic right there in a nutshell. And some people have it worse than us.
I did him dirty too. Like, I mean, it just happens. Especially when, as a runner, you do your other partner.
I'm so ready to put my running cape on right now.
So I feel like that's karma. I honestly feel that's karma because I played with him and I kept running, and that's my karma. I do believe that. So that's what I have to deal with. That's why it's like, stop fucking running or the person's gonna move on.
They can't bounce into a new relationship.
But guess what? He's trying to come back, but I'm like,
of
now
course he's trying to come back. But now this is his karma.
Yeah, it's his karma. You didn't have to go that far. You didn't have to do
that. That was OD. That was OD. 3 kids, a marriage, OD. Tried it. Okay, so let me pull some cards for you. Oh, my voice. Do you hear that? What is going on?
We've been doing this for a while.
Honestly, though, I usually I think the longest live I've done was almost 4 hours. I don't know. It just, you get so caught up in it, but you sleep so good after. You just need to eat some food and then knock the fuck out. Oh my God, you guys, I'm starting to get a raspy voice. I kind of always wanted a raspy voice growing up. I used to love when I lost my voice.
Me too.
I thought I sounded so sassy.
I know.
Lindsay Lohan status. Okay, so what do you want to know? Let me just come up. You're in separation club. Okay. Will we reconcile, or was it more karmic? Well, Manny will be able to tell if it's karmic or not, and I will pull some cards and see if there's going to be a reconciliation.
Sometimes you already know. You gotta ask.
Right. That's what I feel like. Sometimes if it's a question, yeah.
And the thing is, some karmic relationships can be very deadly. Like, I've seen some in the cards that I was like, girl, you need to leave this relationship.
I had to make somebody leave a relationship in a reading that I had recently. And I was like, tonight, if you cannot, it's tonight, tomorrow at the most.
This person will kill you. Like,
okay. Oh my God, I'm really losing my voice, y'all. Just bear with me. Oh my God.
What they did in their past life.
Either my throat chakra's fucked up or my twin's throat chakra's fucked up. He needs to get that shit together. Hey Kia, what's up? Let's see. Sheesh. Now my throat is better. Good. Ace of Cups. Okay. I like to see that. 8 of Cups. Is your person in a third party situation, Red? Like, do they have another person that they're in a relationship with? One more card. Why is that reversed? Gotcha, Miyoshi. We might have to do your friend privately, because I know Manny will be getting off of here in a little bit, like in a few minutes. Okay. So we got the Ace of Cups. You completely cut him off? Okay, well. This might also be that. This might be you cutting him off, because this is like celebrations and love. But he could be in a third-party situation.
You cut him off? Oh, they're not together?
They're in separation. She cut him off. But I will say this. They're not in this situation anymore. Like, so this might not be the cutoff. This might be a third-party situation that they were in that you didn't know about. But That was the Ace of Cups clarified. So it's like they want a new beginning of love. Whatever situation they were in, yeah, I'm really feeling like this was another situation. They have a desire to move on. And it might be even just be this situation. Like, I'm looking at your face right now, too. I'm like,
who wants to move on? She wants to move on?
Yeah, I'm feeling like you want to move on. And maybe that's why you cut him off. Like, it's almost like you had that feeling and then divine interjected and was like, gave you that. And maybe that's why you had the power to cut to do that. But this person does want a new beginning. I just don't feel like you fully believe that you can have that. And maybe that's because you believe that they might possibly be a karmic. The prince, the knight, or the page of Pentacles, which on here is the Princess of Pentacles, is reversed, which is usually like an offer, a solid offer because it's Pentacles, but it's reversed. Speak your mind with confidence. I believe that you might have told this person off before you cut them off. And I see the Ace of Air, which is also new beginnings, but a challenging beginning. So I want to pull one more card just to clarify if this is a situation that you should be dealing with or not, or if you should move on. Okay. Well, there we go. This is not I do feel a strong connection with him, but he just has played ways. I think that there is a better choice. Let's see. 7 of Swords. There's a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So I'm starting to get a vibe that this might be a karmic or a soulmate that you're just not meant to be with. And I'm going to let Manny take over.
I think he's your soulmate.
Yeah.
And you guys did have like this deep, like a magnetic connection the moment you guys met. I feel like, what it's telling me is, yes, you feel very vulnerable in this relationship.
So you're running away. That's what the running away was.
And that
you pull it. Maybe that's what it meant. You're not seeing things clear enough, because that's also what the card indicates. Yeah, not seeing things clearly.
And you're gonna stop providing emotional care and communicating your own emotions altogether if you feel too threatened. So yeah, you're the runner. You're the runner.
Run a man. So basically,
so I think you might be a twin that might not just join, honestly.
I did see the Ace of Cups, though. That's a new beginning in love. So maybe he's wanting that, and maybe you don't know he wants that because you cut him off. So
yeah, there's communication barriers, and I think you're the one who's creating them.
You're the block, girl. You're the block.
You're blaming him.
So with that being said, if this is something you want, you need to stop being the block.
It's all showing it's you.
Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that?
It's so funny.
Yeah, the cards are mostly you, like your desire to move on, divine intervening, because that's what you were manifesting. You got to be careful what you think about and what you put out there. If you're like, this person is a karmic, then the universe is going to give you back what you're putting out. Self-fulfilling prophecies, as Steph just keeps swimming 11 would say. So yeah,
but he might become too critical, and because of your lack of communication and expressing yourself, and that's just like, and you might be a little impulsive too, and he doesn't like that. And so I think that there's just like a lot of learning and growing that needs to be done with that relationship. But the connection's there. There's something there. It's good. It's good stuff.
So basically, stop being the block. Stop being the block. And you know what's funny? A lot of times, like, we blame our counterparts, but really it's us.
Yeah. But when he does criticize you, take it. Don't take it as like you're inadequate, because I know like sometimes when you get criticism from the people that you love, you might feel like you're not good enough or whatever. But just take it more so as him wanting more, and he might not just know how to communicate that.
Okay, so this is the next person, and then I'm gonna jot down
Virgos.
Yeah, like what's up with y'all?
A lot of fire signs I see too. A lot of Virgos.
Where are my air signs at? Being nonchalant as fuck. That's us. All day, every day.
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico, girl.
This is a twin. He's a mix. Is he in Mexico now, or he's just with his one?
I don't know, but this is probably a twin if y'all are dealing with each other on that. Oh, Lord. We got two. This one has your birthday.
Really?
You're the 23rd, right?
Oh,
No, 24th. You're 24th.
Hey.
Oh, my other friend's the 23rd. Gotcha.
I got a lot of people on the 23rd right now. We're really chill. We're really cool.
That's an interesting. 2 Aries. Okay, anyway, so
that's me and Tor. We're 2 Aries.
That's why y'all have all them difficulties. Oh, bumping heads, rams just hitting each other.
We're
well, you're the lamb.
Though.
Is he a lamb too?
Yeah,
he's a lamb too. Okay, lambs bumping into each other.
They're lambs too. They're lambs.
Oh, they met in Texas.
Oh, they met in Texas.
That makes sense. I feel like everybody from Mexico always goes to Texas first. Like, that is the place to be. Texas and California. I mean, technically, it used to be Mexico, so. A defense card just came out. But fighting against the right defenses. So maybe there's outside influences. My throat chakra is like all messed up right now. Someone feels left out in the cold.
Did I skip the Mexico one?
Mm.
Did I already do them?
No, this is the one. This is who we're doing.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, let me just do them first, and I''ll do them after because I'm already working.
I already pulled cards from them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. Whoa, a twin flame card clarifying the 5 of Pentacles? What? I mean, that's not unusual. I don't know why I'm acting like it's unusual. Seriously, if this is my twin's issue right now, I want to strangle him. Because this has never happened to me in my life. My voice is going in and out. Okay. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, money issues, but also I'm really feeling left out in the cold by a divine counterpart. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if you guys are in separation right now, but I'm starting to kind of get that feeling. And I feel like you are having hope and optimism and healing this relationship. And honestly, I believe it's going to happen. This is the 6 of Wands. 6 is a number of unconditional love. Wands is action, passion, movement. So I'm really getting that feeling that like things will be healed and you're wishing for it, you're manifesting it, and you're doing it in the right way. So keep that up. There still is a need for strength. Still need a little bit more balance in the strength department. And I feel like that's on both you and your counterpart. And I also feel like intuition and spirituality is something that you guys really need to work on. And that's where you'll garner your strength from. Because I feel like your ego is clouding your judgment with the situation. I feel like one or both of you has a lot of ego issues because there's all these great aspects happening, but someone's scared enough that they left somebody sitting in the cold. Because this is a real divine partnership. And I hope that Manny backs that up, but that's really what I'm feeling because the 4 of Wands came out and that's stability. Like, once again, another one where they're in the tux and a white dress. But yeah, there needs to be a lot more spiritual growth, maybe meditation, going within, seeing things for what they really are and not letting your ego cloud your judgment. And because of that, I feel like there is a lack of communication and a lot of some conflict because of judgment and perceiving each other in the wrong way. Did you get their charts yet? Mm-hmm. Okay, Manny, I'm gonna let you take over.
You got that they were twin flames?
I got that they're divine counterparts or soulmates because that's the 4 of Wands. Maybe
I get karmic.
Karmic.
But
Oh,
that's still divine.
Yeah, it's still divine. Maybe that's why it was clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. I thought that was a little bit strange because the 5 of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. It is that card of someone leaving somebody, and maybe you had the vision that this was someone that you were supposed to be with. And I see victory. That's the weird thing. I think that this can be healed, but it just might not be something that's lasting. So while Manny's doing that, I'm gonna pull some more cards just to get more
I see
info.
that it's not. It's a very exciting relationship, but it's not a very stable relationship in the long run. And it's like all this sexual energy. It's just like getting so many people blinded. Not to say that you guys had sex already, but just that energy, that pull to one another, that attraction.
Okay, so the unity card just came out in reverse. So to me, that means no reconciliation.
There's support. The positive is that this relationship has support. Oh man,
I'm like dying, y'all, over here. Can you hear me? Anyway, so I pulled out the Queen of Wands, which is believe in yourself. And then it was clarified by the Prince of Springs. So I feel like someone else might be coming in, and maybe that was the other energy, because that was the the Six of Wands. So someone, it said victory, hope, and optimism, maybe just in the love department in general, somebody's coming in. Then we have two mirror effects. We have the 9, the Hermit. So someone's really focusing on self-love, self-care, and I feel like that is going to be you. And it's clarified with the 18, which equals another 9, which is the step before completion. And that is illusions, deception. So maybe you just had the illusion that this was your twin, and because there was such that like passionate pull, this is why it's always good to pull more cards. And then we have the balance card. So balance is reverse and unity is reverse. And these are another mirror effect. 14 equals a 5 and 5. So looks like there's going to be change. 5 is the card of change to me. It's just not going to be in the way that you wanted it to, but you're still going to have the happiness that you have been seeking. So I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but
I just see that it's just like a fight for freedom in this relationship, and fight for like individuality, personality. It's like a fight to know your true self, and that's why I see it as a karmic relationship. There's like a lot of growth. There is a lot of support. I mean, just because karma, it's not like it's gonna always be bad. You're gonna have your good.
I love my karmic. To this day, like that is my road dog. Okay. Sometimes you just realize that amicably, it's just not the situation for you.
I don't talk to my karmic. He put me through hell, but we had a lot of
you had a much different situation. Okay, so who's next? I hope that helps, Triana. Oh yeah, we already have who's next on the list.
Oh right, okay. The March babies.
The lambs.
Yeah.
Not the rams. I'm gonna have to start using that. You're a lamb, not a ram. Sierra, if you want to start putting down your information, love, so I can just have that ready for Manny so we can try, because we're literally getting off of this at 10, y'all. Like today, I cannot extend it. Manny's got to go. But to those who we don't get to, make sure you subscribe. And hit the little bell once you subscribe so that you get the notifications next time we have a live. And next time I'll try to give like a day before warning of what time that we're actually going to start. So, and hopefully Manny will have more time so it can be longer like they normally are.
Yeah, definitely having it before the live, and then so I can just read it to them.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Now, see, we may not be able to do that because people are like coming in and out. So that's why we'll probably have to have like an extended live.
Well, that's why you got to stay in the live.
You got to stay in the live.
You snooze, you lose.
Okay, we got you, Sarah. I totally forgot. Do you have that information?
Yeah, it's 2000.
April 1st, that's when I met my twin. It's a good and bad day.
Oh, I think he is here. I think this is my last person.
Okay.
Sorry, that person that you're writing down.
Okay, guys. So Manny's gonna have to go after this one. Hold on. Hopefully we can get you in, Rochelle. But we're gonna have to cut it off after Rochelle for sure. Yeah, no, I have to get home myself because I got to work in the AM. So the next person just wants to read on them and they want to know what's coming in for love.
Okay, perfect. That's easy. I thought he was.
He's not here?
Mm-mm.
Okay, he's not here yet. We're going to try to go as long as we as oh my goodness gracious. Okay, perfect. We're back on. Cool. All right.
Okay, he's almost here. So
Okay.
this person and that
Yeah.
person. Okay, perfect. While you do that, reading, and pull this person's up too.
Okay.
They just want themselves.
Yeah, they just want to know if there's any love coming.
It's just a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
South what?
South St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh.
I know. I'm learning about new places today.
Right.
Got the strength card.
Yeah, Chicago, Miami.
I don't know what I need to do tonight. I need to drink some tea or something because this is not the move. Oh my God.
Yeah. And especially with that weather actually acting up all the time.
Yeah. Can I have a better clarifier for the strength card, please? Take that. Can I get clarifier for the Queen of Swords, Star of Hope? One more for the Queen of Swords. Okay. Hey, so are you in a third party situation, Sarah? I want to make sure I hope I'm saying that right. Sarah. Yes, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so we got the strength card. Things are changing, but you got to continue to get up this strength to not freak out so much about the situation. I feel like you have a lot of, and I used to be in this position, you're not alone. A lot of inner turmoil when it comes to this three-party situation. You got to get up the strength. Divine is intervening, so help is coming. Help is helping on the other side, okay? Just know your spirit council of light, they're doing their work. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're also a little defensive at the same time too, which is really funny. I think you think that this person is there, even though you want them to change, I don't think you're going to believe them when they come back changed. It's clarified by the Star, which is hope and optimism. Three of Cups. So a third party situation is ending or will be ending at some point soon. And then we have, actually, I don't even think this is, I think this is them. They have hope, but they're ending this three-party situation and they're clearing away things that no longer serve them. Honestly, you guys both might be pretty defensive. And you both might have the hope, but I don't think either of you are saying it, which is really funny. Usually the Queen of Swords is somebody who speaks on it, but I'm not really seeing much communication about it. But definitely a defense and things are being cleared out. Then we also have the Eight of Swords. I feel like this person feels like they're kind of trapped in the situation because, once again, finance is tied, like stability is tied. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Fire. It's like they can't have a new contract because they have to keep their stability. They don't want to be in this Tower, Five of Pentacles situation. So I feel like there's a reason why they've been in this karmic situation. I didn't really see if this was a soulmate or not, but I'm pretty sure Manny will be able to tell that. Now, this person's getting out of that three-party situation, though. They're feeling stuck in it right now, but they're going to try to get out of it for sure.
So just like this was similar to that one couple that was a competitive. I see that with this one.
That defense.
But this one, the difference between that one and this one is that it's all directed towards a common goal, though. So I don't know what you guys both want to do or have in life. Maybe it might be okay who's gonna be the one to buy us the house first? I don't know.
So good competition,
Yeah, good
motivation competition.
However, it will like lead to either disappointment because you'll lose some of your femininity in this relationship. It will become like kind of like brotherly in a way. So you'll lose that side of you, and that can affect your the affection that you'll receive from him. Because
maybe don't be so defensive. Maybe
don't be so hard.
Yeah, don't be so hard. Like that card, the Queen of Swords is an air card. Air signs are very detached. So it's definitely the card of both being undecent. It's like a dual card. Now thinking about it, because you're both mirroring that energy. Stop being defensive. Let him be the man sometimes and lead.
But the positive is that it could either go either way. It could turn into that, or it can stimulate huge achievement in one another. Like some people can deal with that like tough love.
Just don't be defensive.
Yeah. But
and sensitive about it.
Right. But it is there is like a down part to it. It's just that you will lose your femininity and yeah. But other than
now that you're aware of it though, that might not be a downside.
Right. But you can be a threat to his sense of confidence. Now,
I will say this. Don't dumb yourself down to make a man feel good. You don't want to have to do that.
And he might feel a threat to his confidence because you start to lose your femininity. You forget to like be that nurturing woman, you know, and instead of being his brother who's like, I'm going to beat you at this game. So, yeah.
I hope that helped. Yeah, it seems like you're just being pretty defensive and you kind of want to lead the dance sometimes. So
he'll help you shape your view of life and help you mature your ideas. So like I said, so this competition versus the last reading that we just did will push you to your greatness.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, but there's
a thin line.
yeah, just don't overdo it. I guess you'll have great success. I mean, you want to be with a partner who's going to push you and support you.
Said Aries, yeah. I mean, honestly, like I said, he's coming out of that third party situation. So I will just see how it pans out. He's still feeling a little stability attached, but he's coming out of it. All right. Hello. Manny, this is my sister Sierra. Sierra, this is Manny. Okay, you wanted to know if love was coming. And literally the first card we got out was falling in love or making a serious commitment. The Two of Summers, the soulmate card. But what's really weird is that the renewal card came out. I'm going to have to clarify it because I want to know why that came out. Not a good clarifier. And to love. Can I get why the renewal's out? Jeez, come on. Thank you. Judgment. You're on the defense a lot because you cannot release past situations with past relationships. So I feel like that is one of your blocks. When it comes to the Ace of Autumn's new beginnings, you have a lot of anxiety wrapped around things in your life. I think with your stability and just overall, like when it comes to your life for sure. Yeah, like you got some things going on. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenario. A lot of things tying in. Yeah, you're letting go of what no longer serves you. That's good. But you definitely need to forgive those people. Not saying you need any apologies, but for your own benefit, you need to forgive those people and let go of past situations that you've been in and like what's still tied to it, because I feel like that makes you defensive in finding love in general. And then clarifying, geez Louise. So I keep getting the Five of Pentacles popping out, like definitely focus on Thank you. Your finances, don't do too much, because I feel like that's also where the stability, this anxiety about stability is coming from. I feel like for you to get this Two of Summer, you need to get your life in balance, and you need to get your emotions in balance. So I feel like this person might be that you end up with might be a Capricorn, or I don't know why I said Capricorn. I meant Earth sign, but maybe Capricorn. How do you feel about this person ending up with an Earth sign? That's what I was pulling out. But yeah, you're gonna get love. It's gonna be a celebration. Like it's coming. But for it to come, you have to let go of past hurt you have from past relationships, whether that be family, friends, and romantic. And you need to get your stability in order. Because right now that's clouding your mind. It's stressing you out, and it's just like you're not vibrating as high as you possibly can to bring somebody in. So what do you see, Manny?
Yeah, I see that you have a lot of like because you're a very observant person, because your moon's in Aquarius, you also overanalyze everything. And I think that might come
We do
to
that.
your detriment, where you can't really, it might be like somebody does something, you're just like, you overthink the action that they do, and that exactly. And that might be like a downfall, because it's like just you have to, I feel like you might have to learn just accepting someone for who they are. I see like emotionally you might be detached, but although you're very detached, you crave love, kind of like how a child craves love and attention, because your Mars or your Venus, give me 1 second, is in Aries, and Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So they're the babies of the zodiac. They're the infant. So you really are craving that deep. Which one is that? Yeah, your Venus is in Aries. So you want all that love and attention. And you want that true deep love, that loyalty. That's what it means more to you. Respect and loyalty means so much to you. And sometimes it's hard to get, because you can be a little bit like emotionally distant. But for some, or your ascendant is in Cancer, that's in Aquarius. I feel like, and that's so funny, your Mars is in Gemini. And your perfect match would be someone who either is in their sun sign is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or where is it? Or Aries would be your soulmate. Or that might not be their sun sign, but they have like a lot of those signs in their chart. Yeah, so but you need a lot of attention, you need craving, and you need to know that you need that reassurance that like, yeah, this person loves me.
Where were you born, Nichelle?
Not that good stuff.
Nichelle. I hope I'm saying that right. Where were you born at? We need your location.
But that would be your partner for sure. I don't know if that would be your twin flame. Your twin flame might be a whole different sign that you never thought you're going to be with.
Yeah, I'm feeling Earth sign. I don't know. I kept getting a lot of Earth cards, so there might be some Earth.
Yeah, he might be an Earth sign with a lot of like Aries or Gemini. What is Gemini? Like Libra's Earth, right? No, there's air. What am I talking about?
Okay. So Nichelle.
Just chill out. Don't overthink things.
All right, Nichelle, you want to, or Nichelle?
But it's a blessing you are observant the way that you are, because you can see people you can see people's bullshit. You can see it. You already know, girl. You already have that discernment. So
you're welcome, love.
But don't overdo it either, because then you can become kind of like paranoid a little bit. So yeah.
We're trying to if we can get right now, we're gonna get this one other person. Mana, if we have time, you will be the absolute last person that we're getting off of this guy, so Manny can get home. So you want to know if there's love coming your way in the show. Michelle. So it's Nichelle. I was saying, okay. I was like Nichelle or Nichelle. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Oh, one. Mana, I didn't know you were that young either. What's up? What's going on with all these teenagers I got going on? Y'all make me feel so old. And a lot of Cali people. Cali's in the building tonight, I see. Nutshell. Gotcha. Mana, do you have somebody that you want to get a compatibility with? We would just need their time, location, or their date of birth and their location. If you have their time, awesome. If not, it's not imperative. Honestly, around your age is when I started my spiritual journey. I was like 17. And then I really got into it probably like 4 years ago. But that's when my abilities, like when I realized that I wasn't crazy and that these were actually abilities.
That's when I got into astrology. My cousin, she worked at a bookstore in Pasadena, and she came home with this book of
Mana, are you scared to get compatibility reading if you have their information? Like, actually, it would be better to have their information as opposed to general. She said it will be easier for general. No, it actually will be better for a compatibility.
Yeah, I can just tell you, I can just knock it out the way. All these people who belong with fire signs, I'm telling you, these fire signs are joining. Oh,
drop that info, here. Mana. Oh, he's here. Okay.
So I can only do
okay, Mana. So we're gonna have to do you on the next one, love. I'm so sorry. He got here fast.
I know.
He was like. All right, guys, we are done for the night. I gotta go. I gotta get home. So look,
yes, it is 10. I waited 10. Until 10.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna try to find another time. I don't know if we'll be able to do this next week, but definitely the following week after. I'll get with Manny and we'll figure it out. But I will definitely be back on here probably within the next like 3 days, 2 to 3 days. Back to doing regular readings. Okay, so we got the moon release in the world. So definitely with the moon, you're finding out some things that you didn't have insight on. That's what I'm getting from it. And divine is intervening. I don't know if you and this person are, or if you and just in general in life, I keep saying this person, but something's changing in your life. I'm feeling like you're becoming really insightful and you're ascending spiritually, and definitely unexpected things are about to come your way. I see release. You just ended some type of situation. A spiritual transformation is definitely happening with that. Archangel Azrael definitely helping you with your spiritual ascension. But you're still not putting your boundaries out there. Like there's something that you need to stand your ground on. There's something that you need to be more assertive. I think maybe you let people kind of like walk all over you because, and a lot of times with us spiritually gifted people, we are so giving. It's okay to tell people no. Like seriously, it's really okay. And then we also got the world. So there's another ending card. Something definitely ended, whether it was a friendship or a relationship, something ended, but you're getting a new beginning. And I feel like you're having a lot of anxiety over the possibility of having a new beginning. I don't think you think when it's coming. Maybe that's why you're asking what's coming in for you. But I feel like this is just blowing things out of proportion. Like there's no reason that you should have any anxiety and why you should be worried about anything. So I'm going to have Manny give you a little bit of information on yourself.
Okay, so based on your chart, your sun's Leo.
Okay.
Your moon's Pisces.
Interesting combo.
Yeah, so yeah. Venus Virgo and Mars Virgo. Your ascendant is Taurus, and then your descendant is Sagittarius.
Oh my God! So we got like all of, except for air.
Yeah,
everything but air so far.
Right. So based off of your descendant being a Sagittarius, I would say that your partner would be someone who is very. You want somebody who you can travel with. You want someone who's well-rounded, worldly, who takes education seriously, who supports you, who expands you. What I would say that because it's in Sagittarius, you would again be great with an Aries, Leo. Libra actually would be really good for you too.
Libras are good for everybody. They just aren't
for
good for
you,
themselves.
Oh yeah. Make sure it's a good Libra. And that's what I can see. Now the thing that frightens me, you're not really like, even though your moon is in Pisces and you entertain the idea of like because they're very dreamy. So you're probably
Wait, are we doing mana right now? What's going on, Yoshi? Are we doing mana right now? Because I was reading for the other person.
I'm reading for whoever's July 31st.
Oh no, I think that person's out. Oh my god. Okay, so pull up Mana real quick.
Oh man.
So I guess the cards are reading for you. I don't know what you got going on, Mana, but August 9th. August 9th, 2000, Glendale, California. Oh no, we were right. We were on it. Bet. Cool. We were on it.
Okay, because I was gonna say we can't.
Yeah, that is Mana's chart. Good. Okay.
So then, your Venus is Virgo, Mars in Virgo. So like, yeah, you're like every girl. You're like, yeah, you love the roses and stuff. But what really matters to you is complete dedication and devotion. And that makes sense too with it being your Sag, the dependent. Aries are those who do show like very strong devotion and loyalty. They're not, just because they're not faithful all the time doesn't mean that they're not loyal and devoted. Same with Libras. They will go through the trenches with you. So I would say that. But with it being Mars and Virgo, you gotta you can be a little, I don't want to say prudish.
I'm gonna see if love is coming.
But like more so like did you say something about boundaries?
Yeah.
I feel like you have boundaries, but maybe because of your Pisces in you, because it's so like lackadaisical, it's aloof, people don't think you have boundaries, but you do. But I think you probably need to put your foot down and really like say,
I don't think
don't fuck with me.
I don't think love is coming until you let go of some things in the past that you need to let go. There's some things you need to work on. I feel like you struggle to find contentment in life. Like you have a lot of discontentment issues because we got the 4 of Cups and then the 5 of Autumns. Like you struggle with change. Do you see that in their chart? Yeah, you struggle with change.
You're very systematic. So like when something abrupt happens, it's kind of like a glitch in the matrix or something.
Yeah. So, all right. That was actually, we had moved on from Nichelle. So we are, we got both of them basically. Now we were on Mana. So that is all a Manny can get for the day. Kia, I can pull some cards for you, love, before I head out of here, but Manny's gotta go.
Yes,
Kia's gonna be the absolute last person. I'll pull some cards, and hopefully, if you just give me your information, I can have Manny just write up like a little tiny paragraph for you if she's cool with that. Some astrology. Yeah, we were moving really fast, Miyoshi. We went from we were going fast. I was trying to get Manny in. So if Kia's still here, then I'll pull a couple cards for her. If not, then we're gonna end this live and I'm gonna let Manny out and say my goodbyes properly to her.
It's okay. Because he's like being antsy.
Oh.
I don't want no problems.
Yeah, Kia's not responding. So we are about to head out, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this live.
Yes, it was so fun.
And we'll definitely be doing more. I gotta go, Miyoshi. I really gotta go. Like I gotta get home. So you guys will definitely I will be back on live in 2 days, 2-3 days, and hopefully Manny will be back on with like a week and a half, 2 weeks. All right. I thank you guys so much. This has been so much fun. Sending you guys so much light and love. Make sure that you're always working on yourself while you're waiting for your counterpart, because at the end of the day, you are your own worst enemy, and you're the only person who can bring in the love that you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to see you guys later. Miyoshi, if you want to drop that Discord link in there before you head out for them, that would be awesome. Thanks, loves. Bye.